The environment is the fountain of life, consisting of all living organisms and the surroundings. It determines and governs our development and growth. The environment where we live in provides us with many important essentials that create a natural balance in which we are very dependent for our survival as living beings. As time passes, humans have disrupted the natural balance by overusing natural resources, without any thought of conserving the environment. Human societies are significantly contributing to the disruption of animal habitats and the health of the environment that permits humans, sea life, and mammals to coexist, resulting in our Earth undergoing deforestation, extinction of species, pollution, and much more catastrophes. However, once in a blue moon, there are some few individuals who rise to come up with solutions to fight this global epidemic that we're currently facing. And without delaying further, let's get into it.
Vertical farming is an efficient way of growing resources such as vegetables and fruits on vertically inclined surfaces using hydroponic growing mediums. Instead of growing these resources on a single level, it is produced on vertically stacked layers, which uses less space and water as compared to traditional farming in an open land. However, the startup cost can be very expensive. In terms of affordability, vertical farming is highly profitable for large mass production in agricultural businesses. The population in Malaysia is expected to grow by 13.8% by 2030. With the increasing population, there is increasing demand in accommodation. Not to mention that the Malaysian citizens are classified into three income household groups, which are B40, M40, and T20. As we all know that the properties in Malaysia are very expensive. In fact, the prices of Malaysian houses have grown far more than the income of the average Malaysian. Therefore, with the use of 3D technology, we can build cheap, climate-resilient homes that have proven to be more reliable, sustainable, and most importantly, affordable.
Next up is by improving waste management for a sustainable city and community. This is an invention that reduces human work by sorting segregation. It is a closed-loop system with no emission at all. Everything will be disintegrated into ash. It's a clean, cost-efficient, and practical solution to treat and dispose waste without the use of fuel, diesel, gas, or petrol. So, the heat is self-generated and self-contained. A little downside of this would be the containment of untreated smoke or fumes. It will flow through proprietary water scrubber system and carbon filtration system. It then goes through the same process for the second stage. So, the smoke is now released as full compliance vapor and not smoke. There are many different models and some can be deployed in remote areas like islands, rural settlements, and villages, while other models are suitable in urban settings, releases only vapor and uses electricity only for the aeration process and water scrubber system. Now, the average power consumption is not more than 4 kW per hour, which is similar to a 1.5 horsepower aircon at home. Currently, what is known as waste management in Malaysia is actually better described as allocation of waste, where waste is relocated from one place to another waste. In Asia, everything comes here, immediately ends here. Basically, in Asia, there is no second discharge. Once the waste have been deposited inside, the entire process takes place there, so there are no secondary discharge and contamination. Even the consumables that are used to maintain the Asia will be self-treated in the system and will not be sent somewhere else. For convenience, QR code system can also be implemented for data analytics and more organized garbage collection system. Now you may ask, what about the byproduct of the ash? The ash actually can be used as fertilizers or used to make sand bricks. All in all, it is green and environmental friendly.
Our natural environment has changed a lot in the past few decades, and every moment has taken the form of a big and more powerful demon affecting the lives of people. Nature has created everything to walk in balance with the natural cycle, but many factors cause environmental degradation. Factors like population growth, instabilities in our economics are considered as the main factors that lead to many other secondary factors. We must understand the importance of adapting, and we should do our best to preserve our environment and the people to run it in a natural order to promote the existence of a healthier and a more efficient environment lifestyle.